Yeah, hey, yo, what's poppin', everybody? We always hype around here. What's good, everybody? Hope you're having a blessed day, and welcome back to Sharpe Sports. And in today's video, we're going to find the answer to the biggest question in the 2021 recruiting class. And that, of course, is who's the best quarterback in this class? And there's only one way to find out, and that's of course by taking a look at the two top quarterbacks in the class of 2021. But you see, they're not just only the two top quarterbacks in the class of 2021, but they're the top pro style and dual threat quarterbacks in the country. So let me introduce you guys to the quarterbacks we're going to be covering. Firstly, taking a look at the #1 pro style quarterback in the country, we have the 6'2", 190-pound, 5-star quarterback who is the 3rd best player in Washington and the 9th best recruit in the class of 2021, Washington commit Sam Huard. It might be Huard. I'm just gonna call him Sam for the video because some of these last names I just can't pronounce. And the guy who we're comparing Sam to is no slouch at all. The #1 dual threat quarterback in the country is the 6'1", 210-pound, 5-star quarterback who is the best player in DC and the 4th best recruit in the class of 2021, Oklahoma Sooner commit Caleb Williams. Now, real quick, be sure to subscribe and turn your notifications because you don't want to miss any of the fire videos that we drop on the channel or the highlight live streams that we do every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You guys don't want to miss those. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to leave this video a like. Let's get this video to 500 likes. Also, comment down below, when was the last time that your favorite college program picked up a quarterback that you were really excited about? For me, I'm a USC fan, so when we picked up JT Daniels two or 3 years ago, I was so pumped about it. He didn't turn out to be the guy, well, he was the guy who I thought he was gonna be, but he got hurt. He's now at UGA. But yeah, comment down below, when was the last time that your favorite program picked up a quarterback you were really excited about? Now with that being said, let's jump straight into this video and see who the real #1 quarterback is in the class of 2021. Caleb Williams or Sam Huard? 3, 2, 1. All right, let's first take a look at Sam Huard's highlight tape and see what he's looking like out here on the field. So I'm pretty sure I've already covered both of these guys in separate videos, but I haven't. Oh, Jesus. What are these stats? 4,100 passing yards and 56 touchdowns? Alrighty, and he's a left. I forgot he's a lefty too. Let it fly. Let's go and see what's really impressive about this throw is not obviously the distance. Look at how much air he gets up underneath this ball. Another Washington quarterback that you guys might know of, Russell Wilson. He does a great job of doing that, where he just drops the ball in the bucket because he gets so much air on the ball. Yo, comment down below, what are your thoughts on lefty quarterbacks? Do you think they're like left-handed pitchers where like they could really be game-changing? Because I think you would see more. Do you think there'd be more left-handed quarterbacks in the NFL instead of just, what is it, one? Is Tua the only left-handed quarterback in the NFL? At least starter? I think he is. I like how calm he stays. His footwork never gets really flustered at all. And then he keeps his eyes downfield and then delivers a strike. Let's go. Nice blocking downfield too. He has a nice compact release. I mean, the dude, this dude is a straight up baller, and he's going to a perfect program in UW. I mean, Washington has just a great offense, man. They kind of came out of nowhere in the Pac-12 and just been consistently at the top of the Pac-12 for the past seems like decade now, honestly. Bro, his deep ball though goes crazy, man. He puts so much air on the ball, and like as a receiver, it takes time to get used to that because I know for me personally, I kind of like it when the ball's on a rope and I could just pluck it out the air. But if there's more air on the ball, it gives you time to really adjust to the pass and get up underneath it perfectly. I mean, he's just dropping it in the basket right there. Yeah, no, this dude's deep ball goes crazy. And then he's got that cannon too. I mean, when he needs to rifle it in there, he can. Again, stays nice and calm in the pocket. He's never looking too flustered. He's never looking like, oh, like the pressure's about to get to me. Like, no, he always stays calm and collected out there. Yeah, I mean, this dude, bro, And he's like barely even stepping into these throws, and he's just putting so much velocity on these passes. I will say one thing I would like to see him improve is he can stare down his receivers sometimes. Obviously, I'm gonna nitpick because both of these guys are 5-star guys, so like it's not a lot that they're doing wrong clearly. But one thing that's not gonna, I was about to say, you better catch that, my guy. One thing that he does do a little bit is kind of stare down his receivers a little bit. Let it fly. Bop. All right, so now that you've seen what the #1 pro style quarterback in the country in Sam Huard is looking like, now let me introduce you guys to not only the top quarterback in the country, but the top dual threat quarterback in the country who gives you plays like this, and Caleb Williams. Let me show you what he's looking like. I mean, this dude, he's kind of on another level, bro. Like, in my opinion, this dude, he's playing a completely different game out here. Also, every time I watch this highlight tape, I don't know where this school is at, but the fact that it looks like it's in the middle of a downtown area, that's actually pretty dope. And then watch him show off the arm. From the 25 to the 15, bro. Like, do you understand? Bro, to the 25 to the 50 is 25 yards. And then that's another 35 yards. So that's a 60-yard throw just on a rope. Look at how quickly that's off a half release, and look at how much velocity gets on the ball. Bop, dive. When it comes to arm talent, I really don't think that anybody can even hold a candle to Caleb Williams. I mean, rolling across his body, rolling away from his throwing arm, squares up and just lets it fly back across the middle. Normally that's a death sentence for quarterbacks. Like, that's asking the ball to get picked. And then he just goes and has more than enough arm strength to just get it out there. And then he gives you plays like this. Clearly you guys could tell who I'm picking in this video. I'm going with Caleb Williams. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you put Sam in the right system, and clearly I'm talking like, is the difference between me liking chocolate ice cream or vanilla ice cream? I like them both. It's just I prefer one over the other. Caleb Williams, to me, when it comes to his arm talent, it's just insane what he can do with the ball. I mean, whatever throw that Sam can make, Caleb can make another 5 to 10 yards deeper downfield. He could put just as much air up under. He can put just as much air up underneath the ball. He said first, get off, no, nope, ankles, get off of me. But then he gives you the whole mobility play too as well. I mean, he's not the fastest guy out there. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like he's gonna be rushing for 1,000 yards at Oklahoma, but he definitely is a chain mover. He can give you enough to move the chains. I would say he has a similar running style, like a similar mobility to a Josh Allen. Maybe a little bit slower than Josh Allen. Josh Allen's actually, who would have thought that Josh Allen would be so athletic as a quarterback? Like, normally when you think of the big body, big armed quarterbacks, also being able to run is not one of those things. And bro, it just squares up. Also, I love that they give you the end zone footage. Look at this throw. I mean, rolls out, and then just squares up, boom, dot. Only where his receiver can get it. That is my, and then, bro, like, do you see this ball fly off this kid's hands, bro? For the 25, lets it go. Again, to the 25. That's another 50-yard throw, just like nothing. Yeah, if you give him a clean pocket to throw from, I really don't see how anybody can compete with him being the #1 quarterback in the country. I mean, he can give you the velocity on the passes. He can give you the air. He can give you the touch on passes. He's accurate too. It's not like he's just only arm. Like, he is accurate too. And then he also gives you a little bit of mobility on top of that. Hey, I mean, back shoulder throw from the opposite hash, bro. This is like a 35-yard throw in air and just dot, straight up dot. Let it go, yup. His back, like, he be throwing it back shoulder, and I've seen a lot of you guys in the comment section be like, it wasn't a back shoulder throw, he just underthrew it. Really? Because if he wasn't throwing it back shoulder, this ball he would overthrow it out the back of the end zone. This is purposefully thrown back shoulder. That's a dot right there. Also, I love schools that have really good camera quality and good camera angles. It's man, It just warms my heart. So that is what the top 2 quarterbacks in the class of 2021 in Sam Huard and Caleb Williams are looking like on the field. Like I said, if I have to pick between the two, I'm going with Caleb Williams. I just think that his arm talent is just far and away. His arm talent's the best arm talent I've seen on the channel, period. Like I've seen other, like obviously Trevor Lawrence, I would say would be more accurate. Justin Fields was definitely more athletic. Like there's been other guys who I've covered who have been similar, but when it comes to just pure arm talent, like Aaron Rodgers type arm talent, I have yet to see somebody like Caleb Williams come through the high school ranks in the past 5 to 6 years that can even hold a candle to him. The way that ball flies, it just looks different. The way that the ball releases from his hand, it just looks different. I can't explain it. It just looks different than every other quarterback that I have covered. But like I also said, you put Sam in the right system, which I believe UW is the right system for him. I mean, the kid is just deadly accurate. And then his deep ball, he may not be able to get that 65, 70 yard deep pass that Caleb Williams can, but he'll give you a 50-yard pass and you'll drop it in the bucket. So hey, I'm just excited to see what these two guys are looking like over the next coming years in the college football ranks. But like I said, hey, don't just take my word for it. Yo, comment down below, who did you think was the top quarterback in the class of 2021? All right, y'all, but with all that being said, hope that y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. Again, let's get this video to 500 likes. Also, comment down below which position you guys want to see me cover next, covering the top 2 positions or top 2 players at that position, because I kind of like this series, you know, just seeing who really is the top at that position. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn notifications, because you don't want to miss any of these videos that we drop or the highlight live streams that we do 3 days a week, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You definitely don't want to miss out on those. But with all that being said, I love and appreciate each and every single last one of you guys who watch this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Ciao.